Colonel MINCA, Romania's defense attaché at its embassy in India, hosted a grand reception on Tuesday to celebrate Romania's Armed Forces Day, which is held on October 25 every year. The Defense, Military, Naval and Air Attaché of Romania, Colonel MINCA, hosted a reception where members of diplomatic corps, civil society members, journalists, defense attachés of different countries and officials from Indian Armed Forces were also present. Colonel MINCA, Romania's defense attaché at its embassy in India, said that Romania and India have a great potential of improving military bilateral cooperation and both are working for peace and prosperity, both in the region and at the international level.
The Romanian Armed Forces, signifying the date of complete liberation of the northwestern part of Transylvania from foreign ruling and administration. This day is celebrated by all Romanians who pay homage to our heroes during wartime and peacetime.
Further adding, he said Romania, as a part of NATO, has sent 40,000 troops beyond its national border to take part in operations in Africa, Balkans and Europe.
Romania is a NATO member, had contingents of different size available to multinational coalitions, authorized to carry on peace support, humanitarian assistance, collective or individual operations in the framework of United Nations, NATO, OSCE and European Union missions carried out in Africa and Asia in the theaters of operation in Afghanistan, Iraq and the Western Balkans. All these years, almost 40,000 Romanian troops took part in different operations and missions out of national borders, gathering a valuable professional experience extremely useful in the transformation and interoperability process of the Romanian Armed Forces with their NATO and European Union counterparts. Romania allocates 2% of GDP for defense according to the Allied pledge assumed at the summit in Wales. In today's unsafe security environment, the Romanian Armed Forces demonstrate determination and responsiveness to ensure a citizen it has the ability to protect them from external threats, being a true ambassador of Romania's image worldwide. Also, I would like to take this opportunity to thank to the Vice Air Marshal Prabhakaram for honoring the event and sharing his precious time with us, and also to His Excellency Radu Dobre, the Ambassador of Romania in India, and to the members of the Romanian Embassy for their support.
Replying to a question by India TV on relations with India, Romanian Ambassador Radu Octavian Dobre said, relations with India has always been good and it has improved in the last few years.
The relations between India and Romania always have been very good. And to be honest, in the last years, these relations improved a lot. Political relations, economic relations, everything is going smoothly, and we are working together with the Indian Ministry of Foreign Affairs and with other authorities for going to the next level. I remind you that this year we had a historic visit in Romania of the Vice President of India. It was an excellent visit, and it was a reboot of the relations as several projects came up. By the end of the year, we are waiting some other officials from Romania to come in your beautiful country, and yes, we like to work a lot. So this is for the political relation. From the economic side, I'm glad to see that the trade between our countries almost doubled in the last 2-3 years. So we hope this year or maybe next year we will reach the benchmark of $1 billion bilateral trade, which I think it's it's a good figure. It's very important to mention that we are celebrating 70 years of diplomatic relations between our countries, and 5 years from the signature of the declaration of the extended partnership between India and Romania, between the two ministers of foreign affairs. So there are many things to say about the relations.
Your Excellency, my next question is about the economical, commercial ties. Do you really think so? There are many key sectors that we need to focus on?
Yes, of course. As I mentioned to you, the trade is booming in this moment. Just compared with last year, according to the Romanian statistics, there is an increase of trade of 37%, which is huge. According to the Indian statistics, it's almost 50%. It depends on how you calculate the financial year. And of course, we have several areas where we can do better. Oil and gas, it's one of the sectors. The railway industry, it's another sector who has a lot of potential. IT and C, also another sector, and very important, the food and food industry.
So this is how you think that the people-to-people contact will get expand only through these trade itself?
No. We have a lot of projects for tourism. Last year we had a big event here for promoting tourism in Romania. During the visit of the Vice President Naidu in Romania, it was signed a memorandum of understanding between our two ministries of tourism. And I'm glad to hear that from 2013, the year of my arrival, when we were giving around 1,200 visas at the embassy, this year we register in Romania more than 15,000 Indians. So it's an increase of more than 10 times. And that says a lot about the potential and about the warmth between our people.
What's your take on defense level? Do you really think so that soon India and Romania would be contributing together?
I hope so, because Romania has a lot of potential, especially in terms of military industry. Of course, discussions are in place, but as this is a sensitive sector, we will see how it will go in the future. Also, at the political level, the relations are very good. We are negotiating a bilateral agreement, and we hope next year to have much more results. But anyway, the relations are already very good, I must say.
My last question to you would be regarding how, at international level, Romania is putting an effort in combating terrorism.
We have a lot of initiatives at the level of UN in combating terrorism. Also, we have similar approaches to terrorism as India has, as both the political and practical level. And also, there is a dialogue at the operational level in this respect. Also, for us, terrorism is a big issue. We are not affected directly, but we understand very well the threats, and we believe it's one of the worst phenomena now in the world.
Yeah, because as you're aware that even at the United Nations, that India is putting up the sensitive issue of terrorism in front of the whole world, that how we are trying to deal with it, how India is trying to deal with it. And your support at UN level is really very important to India. Romanian support to India is also very important.
Yes, as you know, at the UN there are several initiatives. It's very important that these initiatives are brought together to have a final product which is worldwide accepted and implemented.
From Delhi, India TV's Digital Report.